بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. My dear student, good morning to you all. Today, inshallah, we will continue taking our lesson for the third year. My name is teacher Inas Al-Hdathi. So, I hope you have your books ready. I hope also that you still remember that we are still at lesson number 3, Unit 2. The name of the unit is called Travel and Transportation. We took half of the lesson, that was at page 26. We're revising that and move to page 27. So have your books ready between page 26 and 27. So let's start by revising what we've learned in the previous lesson. In the previous lesson, we introduced geographical landforms. We talked about different landforms here in Saudi Arabia and around the world. Like what, if you could remember? We talked about desert, we talked about mountains, sea, city, village. Very good, very good. This is the cover of the unit, and we will be going through the landforms one more time. Let's start. Bismillah. So, can you name this landform for me? Let me try to help you out. Is it a village? It's not a village. Very good. It's a city. It's a city. Very good. Like Riyadh, Jeddah, Dammam. Very good. This is a city. How about this one? It's a desert. Very good. It's a desert. We have a Rub' al-Khali here in Saudi Arabia. That is a desert. Very good. How about this one? How about this one? We have the Red Sea, the Arabian Gulf. This is sea. Very good. It's a sea. Excellent, excellent. And for the next one, what are these? They are, very good, they are mountains. They are mountains. Excellent, they are mountains. We have Asir mountains and so on. How about this one? It's not a city now. As you can see, fewer buildings. We have a village. We have a village. Very good. How about this road between two hills or two mountains? What do we call it? It's a valley. Very good. It is a valley. Excellent. Now, let me try to, and I need your help, to write the name of the landform under the correct picture. As you can see, I have the words in a gray box. Let's try to read them together. I have an island, valley, river, hill, and mountains. Okay, so let's start by the words that we already know. We already know the word mountains, hill, and valley. We will try to guess the other two words. So let's start by mountains. Where are the mountains, my dear students? Very good. These are the mountains. Very good. So let's write them down. Okay. So let's cross mountains here. How about the word valley? Valley. We already know this word. Valley is a way or a road between two hills or two mountains. Very good. It's the last picture. Valley. Very good. So let's go ahead and cross valley. Also, we know the word hill. Hill. Where is it? Very good. It is this one. This is a hill. So now we end up with two words, river and island. I will help you out. The word river has water. Okay, it's going through between maybe mountains. So where is the word river? Very good. This is the river. Very good. This is a river. And the last one, an island is a land that is surrounded by water from all the fourth direction. So this is an island. Very good. Don't forget that the S is silent. So let's go and read these landforms together. Hill, mountains, island, river, and valley. Very good, very good. Let's go to the next one. Now, this is something that I would like to do with you. Now let's compare for fun between a village and a city. What's life like in a village and in a city? Starting with the word buildings. How about village, if you could see? Do we have like a lot of buildings or few buildings? What do you think? Is it like a city? I have very good few buildings. I have few buildings. While in the city, I have a lot of building or lots of building. Very good. Lots of building. Very good. Number two. How about the traffic? when you're going to work, the lights, the cars, what do you think? Is it a heavy traffic or a light traffic? Does it have a lot of cars? No. So we can call it's a light traffic. Very good. While in the city, and if you live in the city, you will know what I mean. Sometimes it gets heavy. So we can call heavy or busy traffic. Very good. How about shops? Do we have many shops in the village? Do we have many shops or few shops? Actually, we have few shops in the village, sorry. While in the city, we have so many shops. Very good. We have many shops. While number 4, streets. Streets are what in the village? Sometimes they are almost empty. While in the city, streets are crowded. Streets are crowded. Excellent. Number 5, how about the village? Do we have many people live in the village? No, we don't. We have few people in the village, but we have many people in the city. Very good. So this is like a small comparison between the city and the village regarding buildings, traffic, shops, streets, and so on. So let's go to the next one. As I told you, today, inshallah, we will be talking about city of Yanbu. City of Yanbu is located in Saudi Arabia. You have this at your books at page 27. But before I read that paragraph with you, I need to give you some new words that you might find difficult. So I will explain it now. So let's start by this one. What do we call this? Sometimes we call it a campus or we call it a direction. As you can see, I have 4 directions here. I have north, south, east, and west. This is very important for us, specifically as Muslims, because we need to know the direction for Mecca in order to get the right direction so we can pray. So we have 4 directions. So let's read them one more time because I will have a more complicated one next. I have north, south, east, and west. Okay, now I will have it a little bit complicated here. As you can see, I have the 4 directions. Also, I have north, south, east, and west. But now I'll have it a little bit more complicated. As you can see, I have some in between, northwest, southwest, northeast, and southeast, because you will find the word northwest in our paragraph. You will find it in our paragraph. So what do we call these? The directions or a campus. As you can see, I have north, south, east, and west. These are the main directions. And I have a little bit complicated northwest, southwest, southeast, and northeast. Okay, so that was the first thing. Let's go to the next one. Also, I need to explain the word ports. What do we mean by ports? Or do we have ports in Saudi Arabia? Actually, we do. And as you can see, I have the pictures of so many ships in a sea. I can see one in Jazan because Jazan is a port. Also, I can see one in Yanbu, our lesson. That is also a port. Also, I can see one in Jubail, Dammam, and so on. What do we call these? We call them ports. Ports, because Yanbu is a port, this is a very important word. Remember the word port. Let's go to the next one. Also, I need to explain first this question. How far is one point to another? For example, as you can see, how far I have Los Angeles, New York, Paris, Moscow, and Guangzhou. I have different cities here. If I need to ask about the direction or how far to get from one place to another, for example, from Los Angeles to Guangzhou, how far is it to get from one place to another? It's normally measured by kilometers. For example, how far to get from Los Angeles to Guangzhou? It takes, or it's about 1,000 or 11,640 kilometers. So this is how far it gets to get from one city to another. Also, we will be asking this question here. How far to get from Jeddah to Yanbu? How far to get from Yanbu to, let's say, Syria or Jordan? Okay, so we have this question, how far? Let's go to the last thing I want to introduce is our city. This is the location of Yanbu in the map of Saudi Arabia. As you can see, it has a very strategic location on the Red Sea. Okay, we will talk about it more. So have your books ready at page, let me try, at page 27. You have this at page 27. I hope you are ready because I need you to read with me. First time, I'll try to read it as slow as possible. Then I will read it for the second time so fast. Okay, so be ready. I'll have it zoomed in a minute. So let's start reading. I will start, so use your pencils or your hands or your fingers so you can follow me. Yanbu is a major port in Al-Madinah province. It is the second largest city on the Red Sea after Jeddah. It is approximately 300 kilometers northwest of Jeddah. The population is almost 300,000 people. The city is divided into 3 primary sections, about 15 minutes drive by car away from each other. Yanbu also has an international airport that was built in 2009. It only offers flight to Dammam, Jeddah and Riyadh within Saudi Arabia. Internationally, it offers flight to Cairo in Egypt, Manama in Bahrain, Istanbul in Turkey, and Dubai and Sharjah in the United Arab Emirates. A highway passes through Yanbu, linking Jeddah to the northern parts of the kingdom and the neighboring countries, Syria, Jordan, etc. Now, I will read it one more time. If you need to follow me, go ahead. If not, go directly to the 3 questions I have below and try to find the answers of these questions. Yanbu is a major port in Al-Madinah province. It's the second largest city on the Red Sea after Jeddah. It's approximately 300 kilometers northwest of Jeddah. The population is almost 300,000 people. The city is divided into 3 primary sections, about 15 minutes drive by car away from each other. Yanbu also has an international airport that was built in 2009. It only offers flight to Dammam, Jeddah and Riyadh within Saudi Arabia. Internationally, it offers flight to Cairo and Egypt, Manama in Bahrain, Istanbul in Turkey, Dubai and Sharjah in the United Arab Emirates. A highway passes through Yanbu, linking Jeddah to the northern parts of the kingdom and the neighboring country, Syria, Jordan, etc. Now, I guess we are ready to go to the following questions, so let's start. Now, you have the 3 questions here. Let's try to read the first one. How far is Yanbu from Jeddah? If you could remember, and I know you do, I explained the meaning of how far. So this is measured by kilometers. How far is it to get from Jeddah to Yanbu? So I'll go back to the passage and try with your help to locate the answer. Okay, so the question was, how far is Yanbu from Jeddah? Let's try to find it. Okay, so you will find the word kilometer. So starting from here, it is 300 kilometers northwest of Jeddah. So this is the answer of question number 1. So how far is it from Yanbu to Jeddah? It's approximately means not exactly, between more or less, it's approximately 300 kilometers northwest. So this is the answer to question number 1. So let's write it down. It is 300 kilometers northwest. Very good. It's 300 kilometers northwest. Number 2. Does Yanbu have an international airport? You will find this in your book. Does it have an international airport? And I know you can remember this because we talked about it operates flight to Riyadh, Jeddah, and Dammam. Also, it operates to Manama, to Cairo, to Sharjah, and Dubai. So, does it have an international airport? The answer is yes. It does. Very good. Yes, it does. It does have an international airport because it flies outside Saudi Arabia internationally. Okay. For question number 3, how many primary sections does the city have? So you will be looking for the word section. Sections, okay? You will find the number. Number, which number? 3 sections. Very good, 3 sections. So how many primary sections does the city have? 3 sections. 3 sections with 15 minutes drive between each and every section. 3 sections, okay? So make sure you have copied the 3 answers to the 3 questions, and let's go to the next part. Okay, for this part, read and take right if the sentence is right and wrong if the sentence is wrong. Okay, remember all the answers to these questions are in the passage we just read. Number 1, Yanbu is the largest city on the Red Sea. Yanbu is the largest city on the Red Sea. What do you think, right or wrong? Very good, it's not the largest. Actually, it's the second largest. The largest one was Jeddah. So, Yanbu is the second largest city. Number 2, the airport was built in 2006. What do you think? If you go and skim for the answer, look for the answer, it wasn't built. You will not find 2006, but you will find 2009. So also this answer is not correct. Very good. Number 3, there is a highway that passes through Yanbu, linking Jeddah to the northern parts of the kingdom. There's a highway. What do you think? Yes, actually this is the last 2 sentences. The answer is correct. It is right. So let's go and read them one more time. Yanbu is the largest city on the Red Sea. It's not. It's the second largest. The airport was built in 2009, not 2006. And the statement number 3 is correct. There is a highway that passes through Yanbu, linking Jeddah to the northern parts of the kingdom. So, let's try to remember what we've learned in this lesson, my dear student. In this lesson, we talked about city Yanbu. How amazing, how fascinating is the city, and it's a very important geographical or strategic geographically port in the Red Sea. Also, we talked about geographical facts about Yanbu. So that was our lesson. Until I see you next time, stay safe. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.